Let's make Za'atar Crusted Chicken Thighs with briny farro salad. The chicken may seem like the main draw of this dish, and for good reason. It's crispy, golden, and extremely delicious. But for me, the true star is the wonderfully tart, nutty, and umami-rich salad. I could eat it all day, every day. So let's make it. Start by preheating the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Line a small baking sheet with parchment paper and pour a pint of cherry tomatoes on top. Drizzle the tomatoes with olive oil and a generous sprinkling of salt. Set aside while the oven comes up to temperature. Place 1 cup of farro and 3 cups of water over medium heat. Bring it up to a boil and salt the water. Cook for 20 minutes or until tender. Grab a mortar and pestle. You can use a food processor for this if you prefer. Add a clove of garlic, 2 anchovy fillets, 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, and half a teaspoon of salt. Mash everything into a paste. If you're not an anchovy fan, don't worry about it. You won't really taste them in the dressing. They're more of a savory background note. Add a 1/4 cup of olive oil, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. Whisk to combine and chill until ready to use. Since the oven is dawdling, we're going to finely chop some parsley while we wait. This is going into the salad as well. Now that the oven is up, pop the tomatoes in. Roast them for 15 minutes. By now your farro should be done. Take it off of the heat and drain it through a fine mesh strainer. Farro isn't like rice, it doesn't absorb all the moisture. It cooks a little more like pasta. Take the tomatoes out of the oven. Pour the farro into a large bowl. Spoon the tomatoes over top. Don't worry if they burst. The juices just add to the deliciousness. Add 3 tablespoons of drained capers, 1 cup of pitted olives, and the parsley you chopped earlier. Pour the dressing over top and toss everything together. Chill the salad until ready to serve, and yes, you can make this ahead of time. This salad gets better the longer it sits. Now for the chicken. Place a piece of parchment paper on the counter. Place a boneless, skinless chicken thigh on top. Place another piece of parchment on top of the chicken and smack it with a mallet. Once the chicken is nice and thin, transfer it to a plate, and repeat with the remaining 7 chicken thighs. Season the chicken on both sides with salt. Pour a 1/4 cup of za'atar seasoning into 2 cups of panko breadcrumbs. Whisk to combine. Za'atar is a Middle Eastern spice blend. The one I'm using contains sesame seeds, oregano, sumac, and thyme. Now we're going to bread the thighs. Dip the chicken into 4 beaten egg whites before rolling them in the panko mixture. Once the thighs are breaded, place a large cast iron skillet over medium heat. Pour in about 1 inch of neutral oil. I use canola oil, but regular old vegetable oil works as well. Fry the chicken until golden and crispy on both sides. This should take about 2 to 3 minutes aside. When the chicken is done, sprinkle it with additional za'atar. Keep warm in a low oven until ready to serve. Spoon the farro salad into bowls or a plate. I like using pasta bowls for this dish. Top the salad with a chicken thigh or 2 and garnish with lemon wedges and additional parsley. And there you go, Za'atar Crusted Chicken Thighs with briny farro salad. Fresh, filling, and deeply satisfying. Thank you for following along. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to this channel. And if you've already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. See you next week.